Hello, all my Pisces friends. Welcome to your November 16th through 30th, 2019 reading. Yes, we have made it to the second half of November. The year is almost over. So I also want to point out you guys have been with me for 2 years now, or I have been with you, whichever way you'd like to take that. I opened my channel in November of 2017. Here we are in November of 2019. So happy to all of you, and thank you for all your support. This is a collective reading for all Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Please understand that if you'd like a private reading, you should go to royalmystic.com and schedule your reading there. Once you've made that reading scheduled on my calendar, I'll be able to assist you more than happily. So with that in mind, thank you, angels, archangels, divine pure white light, divine spirits, spirit guides, gods and goddesses. Thank you so much for being present here to allow all Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising to have the information they seek to assist them in remaining on their highest possible spiritual path. We thank you so much, Divine, for these blessings and beautiful messages, and we receive them in the love and light for which they are intended. We thank you for your divine guidance as always, and welcome your energy here. Thank you so much, Divine. We have, starting off, 9 of Swords, 8 of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune, fear not. The breakthrough is on the way. 7 of Wands, holding your ground. Relationship, love life, and spiritual life, we have the King of Wands, 4 of Cups, and 4 of Rods. Now in career and finance, we have the 6 of Wands. This one's being very showy today. It's showing up in almost every reading, if not every reading. So we have the 6 of Wands, we have the 8 of Wands, and we have the King of Cups, which is your Pisces major arcana. So all the cups here showing are your Pisces energy, which means emotion. We have the Devil card here. Now the Devil card, first of all, is not the actual devil. This stands for the major arcana sign for Capricorn. It also means sometimes somebody is having a fiery new love life, okay? It means passion. It can mean like suppressive energy in the negative. It can mean fear and doubt in your own self and self-sabotage in the negative that's self-inflicted. It can also mean an addiction, someone who has a drug or alcohol problem, anybody who is addicted to gambling or shopping, or even self-criticism, being addicted to toxic behavior and toxic people, okay? People are in drama addiction, okay? And they use it for control. That is all that it's for. If they can make the biggest noise in the room, then everybody's looking at them. So that's what this energy is, and we'll see as we go through the reading how it plays out. 9 of Swords, being in a place of doubt and fear. These swords are mental energy, and they are, she's got them hanging over her like she's in peril. But if you look, there's no one holding the handles of those swords. These are mere thoughts that have taken control of her capacity to even get a good night's sleep. So let's just make an agreement between us. You don't have to accept fear. If you can be strong enough and finally, go to a place of, I can only accept the things in my life that I receive myself, and all other things are suggestions, and I don't have to accept them. So you can refuse it. You can say, you know what, I don't have fear in my life anymore. There's situations, I deal with what I need to, I get the circumstances, and what are my options? Move forward, not dwelling in the fear energy. That's one of the reasons why I read the way I do, because none of these cards scare me. They are not in a place for me to feel like there's an end of the world every time I look at one of the cards people perceive as negative. I try to look at it as constructive, and what can I do with this energy? So if you can do that, you can get past this 9 of Swords. This is the 8 of Pentacles, learning something new, bringing in abundance and prosperity to yourself by learning it. It's either on the job training, or it's some situation where you get some information that teaches you how to get through a problem, like learning how to deal with fear. Now, you don't need to be in fear at all because you've got this big Wheel of Fortune coming in here. This is a breakthrough, a karmic breakthrough. This rules out all karmic debt from any lifetimes prior to this one and up to now. So this means this wheel starts to turn and all red lights turn green. All systems go. Everything starts to move. Doors start to open. Everything starts to go your way. It will be a very fast start to turn after it gets going for a second because it's been held back for so long. The inertia of it is going to push you forward very fast. It becomes a very like a catapult, slingshotting you into the future. So Seven of Wands is saying hold your ground. Don't give up 5 minutes before the miracle because the breakthrough is coming. We love that Wheel of Fortune card. It means abundance and overflow and victory. Removing blocks. We have the King of Wands as the first card in relationship, love life, and spiritual life. And the King of Wands can be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. It can also stand for someone who's self-employed. And it can stand for employers themselves. This is very passionate energy, someone who is very much, can even be a workaholic, okay? And that's can be the addiction. I forgot to mention that. So we have this Four of Cups here where there's an offer being made. Now, he's looking at that offer like, what do you mean? I don't even know if that cup's for me. I don't even know if I want what's in that cup. Well, listen. It isn't every day that the universe comes and sends a hand down from the heavens to give you something. So if that's happening, it's something you need. So don't dismiss it, okay? Don't turn the cup away. Then we have the Four of Wands, and this is walking through the threshold to the next level. It can also mean stable household energy and a good foundation. So sometimes it's the doorway, sometimes it's the containment for your family and the safety within those four walls. In your career and finance, we start off with the Six of Wands. This is a victory energy, very, very happy energy. This is a ticker tape parade being thrown in your honor. So front runner, head and shoulders above the rest, success. Then we have this Eight of Wands, and this Eight of Wands is very fast-moving energy. It is charged energy, so it means it can actually make something happen. So very fast-moving energy here. You're going to be able to negotiate whatever it is you're trying to do with the King of Cups. And the King of Cups is, of course, your Pisces King energy. So being in your full energy, being completely empowered and ready to do whatever you need to do. So let's see what our clarifiers have to say. Thank you, angels, archangels, divine pure white light, divine spirit, spirit guides, gods and goddesses. Thank you so much for being present here to allow all Pisces, sun, moon, and rising to have the information they seek to assist them in remaining on their highest possible spiritual path. We thank you so much, Divine, for these blessings and beautiful messages, and we receive them in the love and light for which they are intended. We thank you for your divine guidance as always and welcome your energy here. Thank you so much, Divine. Eight of Wands trumps this. Action always trumps the fear because you get busy and you won't really notice. You don't have time to be afraid when you're too busy getting something accomplished. So we have this Five of Pentacles, feeling left out in the cold or forgotten. We have the Five of Rods, which is the little bit of turmoil or struggle that you've been through up to this point when the breakthrough happens. We have the Seven of Wands and the Seven of Swords. So holding your ground, standing strong, and this is moving forward once you realize it's time to go. So you've got the 2 weeks notice there is what I say when they drop those two swords. It can also mean letting go of toxic energy or something that no longer serves you. Here's that Four of Cups right here on top of that King of Rods, the Four of Cups here, Hanged Man, Ten of Swords, moving past the negativity. Then we have the Queen of Pentacles, having money in hand, being grounded, Three of Pentacles, and the Fool, starting a new journey, a new chapter, with the King of Swords. The King of Swords is the Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael is very strong energy as far as protection and removing obstacles. So if you are needing some assistance to free yourself from something that has been holding you captive, he's your man, or he's your angel. So we receive that. Now, we have this Nine of Swords where she's kind of feeling captive by her thoughts, being held prisoner by her fear. And this is a breakout moment. This Eight of Rods comes with the energy and the information that you need to help free you from this fear. So, blooming new beginnings. The Eight of Pentacles, which is talking about going through the process of learning something new. It doesn't have to be an official school. It can be something that you're learning either on the job or just something that you decided to do on the side. It could be an online course or a book you're reading. Just learning the way your own mind works is a feat in itself. You have this Five of Pentacles here, which means feeling like feeling like nothing's happening, or you've been left kind of dangling. This is the universe working in the background. You've got these Five Pentacles here. It's right behind their head. They don't see it. Okay, so be aware. Remember, your blessings may not be obvious. Then we have this Wheel of Fortune, which is the breakthrough moment, and it knocks away all of this squabbling and competition and anything that you've been feeling like you've been just fighting away to get to. Sometimes we have to do this kind of energy to feel the growth happen, because if you don't realize what the struggle really was, then you don't know what you've actually overcome. So sometimes we have to get into the fray, and that means into the fight, into the squabble, into the mud, to let yourself understand that you're going to rise above that, and now you have the success you need. The Seven of Wands is very strong energy of standing for what you believe in, standing your ground when other people may be trying to tell you you're wrong or that it's not the way you should do it. This is time to be stubborn, okay? Especially if you're bidding on something, stick to your guns. So Seven of Swords here is saying, okay, when it's time, let go of what no longer serves you and take what you need and move forward. It may be letting go of negative energy. It may be letting go of negative thoughts. It may be letting go of a job. This may be 2 weeks' notice. So, we have the King of Wands, very strong energy of passion and work ethic. An offer coming in, not being really noticed, kind of, thinking, well, that's the same as these cups. It's not. It is not the same as the three you already have. It is the Holy Grail. The Four of Cups again. Universe trying to give you something. Now, listen, the universe can come at you in 9,000 different ways. If you want to keep running from it, it'll keep chasing you. Trust me, I found that out. The Hanged Man. This is stop and take a look from a different perspective, okay? It is not, viewpoints vary depending on where you are in your energy. What I thought about tarot 5 years ago is not what I think about tarot now. I've learned in the process of using tarot. So my mind has changed. My thoughts have changed. I have gotten more information, and now it is a different thing than it was when I first began. So you have to remember, take a look at the perspective of where you are now, okay? It's just like you can listen to a book. I listen to books on audio all the time, and this has happened. I've listened to a book many years ago and then thought, I need to re-listen to that because my life is different now. And honey, I hear some different things that I didn't even remember being in there because I wasn't in a place of receiving that. It couldn't reveal itself to me at the time. Now that my life has changed and I'm at a different place, it's open for me to hear. I know it sounds crazy, but it's true. So allow yourself to have a different perspective. Four of Wands, solid communication and good solid foundation. And the end of this fear, this Ten of Swords, the storm is passing, the closure of this is happening, and it's being removed. We like that. That's negative energy, negative thoughts, negative experiences being removed. We have the Six of Wands. This is the victory. This is being seen as a champion with the stability of this Queen of Pentacles, money in hand. So being well compensated for that. The Eight of Wands, having fast-moving energy for negotiation and information coming in to give you details. Paying attention to those details with the Three of Pentacles. And the King of Cups, where you're in your strength as your Pisces energy. And the Fool card. This is the 0 in the major arcana. This means the ending and new beginning simultaneously. Smooth transition. Not even missing a paycheck. Being able to move from one thing to the next without any drama, without upsetting the apple cart, okay? Allowing yourself to make that smooth transition into the next cycle. The 0 stands for the cycle of life, the unending circle of life. So, Pisces, this is a fabulous reading. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for all the support and love that you've shown me throughout these 2 years. I look forward to many more, and thank you so much for your support. I've had people ask me if I take donations. Where's my donation button? Why don't I take donations? I take memberships. If you want to be part of my Vibe Tribe and you want to support me and you want to pledge $4.99 a month for an exchange of daily readings with 7 different decks and meditation with them, I'll be more than happy for you to support me in that way. Otherwise, you can purchase a reading that helps support me. If you'd like to be a Vibe Tribe member, down below there's a button that says join right next to the subscribe button. If you don't see the button, you have an Apple product and you'll have to email me or text me and I'll send you the link if you'd like to join. This will start to include many different perks for my members. That is all in the offing. We are working on that right now, so I'll give you more details later. But look for videos from me talking about what the memberships are and how they work. And also the 2020 annual readings are coming out this weekend. Many, many blessings to you all. Love, light, and abundance. Namaste.